Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Brodich along with Brady Borrell. We got Matthew Brodich up top along with Brady Borrell. We are live here from the Kerry Max Staples Court in Patterson in front of a sold-out crowd tonight. Glad you could join us. And well, Brady, we are hoping for a great game here tonight. Both of these teams come in, well, Patterson Lumberjacks, they come in with a 21-8 record. They are the 9th seed in 3A. And Frederick A. Douglass, they come in with a 14-6 record. They have a 24th seed in this bracket for the LHSAA. Of course, this is all as they are trying to make their way toward Burton Coliseum in Lake Charles for March Madness, I should say. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, we'll talk some high school basketball right here on 95.3 FM KQKI.
What's the most popular sport around? Well, I gotta tell you, it's golf. And in Berwick, you got the St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, and they're right there in your backyard. Let Bogey Free Golf repair your clubs or set you up in a new set of clubs, and then head on out to play a round of golf at the best 9-hole course around, the St. Mary Golf and Country Club. That's right, the best of both worlds. The St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, a winning combination, and they're located just across from Berwick High School.
Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is excited to announce we have moved into a new state-of-the-art facility at 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. If you are limited by pain, injury, or recovering from surgery, use Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance to help determine a treatment plan that is right for you, with or without a physician's referral. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, now open in our new facility at 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City.
Being a good neighbor is more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm Insurance, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. So thank you to our current customers and our future ones from your local State Farm agents in St. Mary Parish, John Cart and Carol Foles in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Archie Manning here for Thibodeau Regional. In the Manning household, you could say we're pretty serious about sports. And just like the expert team at Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional, we're also very serious about sports safety, especially concussion. They have advanced concussion testing technology that provides a more accurate, objective diagnosis and safer return to play. So play hard, play to win, but play it safe with Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional.
And welcome back here to the Kerry Max Staples Court in Patterson, ladies and gentlemen. This game here, Patterson Lumberjacks and Frederick A. Douglass. Someone asked, where is Douglass High School from? They are from New Orleans. So that's where they come out of. They made this trip from New Orleans. They got here at about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Want to go ahead and give you a quick score from last night. The West St. Mary Wolfpack, they defeated the Capital Lions by a score of 66-65. Looking around the state, we do have one score. It's Ville Platte. They lead Bruley. The Panthers, they lead them by a score of 47-35. That game in the third period, and we will update games as we get them in here tonight. Another big game going on this evening, that is going to be Franklin against Vornado. They are Franklin being the 5th seed in that bracket, and Vornado the 28th seed, Brady. That means with the West St. Mary win, as they did last night, should Franklin win this evening, they'll play each other in the playoffs. That game will be Tuesday night, and it will be in Franklin. And let me tell you, that is going to be an awesome game.
Amazing. I tell you what, very high energy. You can imagine, because that is a rivalry on top of a rivalry right there. And I was just talking to someone earlier that was at the last game that was played between those two schools. Remember, West St. Mary and Franklin were one school just up until just over 20 years ago.
Yep.
And so they had to split those schools because they were outgrowing it. And so, yes, it's a crosstown rivalry. And so, yeah, it's not just an inter-parish rivalry. It is a crosstown rivalry. And so it will be a gigantic game. And so, yes, stay tuned for updates throughout the night. If Franklin wins, it's on.
It's on, that's right. We want to thank State Farm for making our game possible tonight. State Farm High School Basketball Game of the Week. Also want to thank all of our sponsors. They include Sports Wellness Center at Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, along with Bogey Free Golf and St. Mary Golf and Country Club. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, also Tesh Action Clinic, along with State Farm agents Dwayne Scott, Dickie Fitzgerald, John Cart, and Carol Foes. Franklin Foundation Hospital and Hargrave Funeral Home. Your officials for this evening's contest, that is going to be Rick. Delry. There we go. Rick Delry, along with Chris Delry. That's right, the same last name. It's going to be a father-son combination here this evening, the first that I know of in basketball, Brady. And we have Stephen Greenhouse. So there are 3 officials here tonight as the Lumberjacks get ready to take on the Bobcats of Frederick A. Douglass High School out of New Orleans.
Special shout out to the Delrys. There you go, New Orleans. Special shout out to the father and son duo of the Delrys. As a matter of fact, Chris, the younger Delry, he is the administrator of one of our advertisers, Assumption Healthcare in Napoleonville. And his father, the older one, of course, what is his first name?
That's Rick.
Rick. He is the administrator of a nursing home in Sulphur. So it runs in the family to run nursing homes. And so Chris got a chance to meet with him last week. And so want to say hello to them, one of our advertisers.
That's right.
And happen to just not expecting to meet up with him here tonight, but it's just very ironic, a small world.
It really is. And, of course, we will give you those updates as we get them. Right now in the third period, it's 50-40. Bill Platt over Bruley. The Jennings Bulldogs, they lead Mansfield, the Wolverines, by a score of 27-24. Let's go down to the court.
To the bottom game between the Frederick Douglass High Bobcats of New Orleans, Louisiana, and the Patterson Lumberjacks of Patterson, Louisiana. Now we're going to give you the score for the Bobcats. Number 3, Jared Long, sophomore, point guard. Number 5, Tony Brown, senior, shooting guard. Of course he's a senior. I said Tony Brown, senior, right? He's a senior. Hey, number 10, Alex Henry, he's a senior also, power forward. Brennan Celius, number 11, senior, center. And number 23, Marcel Marshall, senior, small forward. Welcome to the stadium of the Patterson Lumberjacks. Oh, you got the ball. 6'3", junior, Tyler Walton, number 0. 5'9", junior, Dylan Gunner, number 4. 6'4", senior, Louis Jones, number 12. 6'4", Josiah Jennings, number 23. And 5'11", sophomore, Kendall Frederick, number 24. Have a good evening, Houston.
And there we have it. As what a great introduction there, Brady. And you know that's what the playoffs are about, and that's what high school sports are about. It's getting the youth. You get them pumped up. They're all fired up. Of course, this game sold out. This evening, and we are very, very pleased that we are able to bring this game to everyone.
Another shout out. Hello to Lee Kondo, our PA announcer tonight, doing one of a kind. Can't do it like Lee.
No, that's right. Did you give Laura, Miss Laura, a
Not
shout
yet.
out? We're
Not
going to
yet.
give her a shout out.
Yes, another one to
Yes.
Laura LaRive. She is we're going to say the first lady of Patterson High School. She's the
That's
wife
right.
of Principal Lane LaRive. She's watching tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Hello, Laura.
As we are about ready to get this game underway, officials, I tell you what, they have been outstanding thus far with working with us, Brady, and getting us what we needed. The Lumberjacks are going to start this one. Some heavy pressure there applied by the Bobcats. Jacks with it. They get it inside. That's going to be to the big guy. That was Josiah Jennings. He gets 2. It's 2-0 Jacks lead. Jacks applying full court pressure now. Boy, this is going to be an unbelievably fast game. Trying to go up for 3. It won't go. Jacks have it back. That's going to be Walton with it. He gets it on over to Jennings. Jennings misses as he attempted 3, and that's going to go back over to Frederick A. Douglass. The loudest we've seen it here at Kerry Mac Staples Court this season, I would have to say, Brady.
Easily.
The Bobcats with it. They get it over to the far side, going up for 3. It won't go. That was Marshall. Rebound by the Lumberjacks, working his way back up's Gunner. Dylan Gunner, number 4 for the Jacks. He's got it. Over to Walton, up for 3, and he makes it. Tylen Walton for the Lumberjacks. Goes back over to the Bobcats. They've got the basketball, trying to go up for 3. Won't go, overshot it. That was Alex Henry. Patterson gets it back. It's Gunner working his way down the court. Near center court, dribbling through the legs, gets it on over. That's to Francois. Francois back to Walton. Walton back on to, well, they finally get it on over to Gunner. That won't go, and the rebound by the Bobcats. Want to welcome everyone in here this evening to this game. This is going to go out on Patterson, as that was Francois that got a hand on it as Kinchin tried to make the pass. Or pardon me, Brown for the Bobcats. Brown has it, gets it on over, gets it back now. Trying to pass it, he does so. That's to Henry. These numbers are very, very hard to see. Trying to go up with it was Lang, but the rebound by the Lumberjacks. They lead 5-0, 6:36 left to play here in this first period. Want to welcome everyone in this evening. Jacks come into this, number 9, Walton misses the 3. And here's the putback by the big man. That was Josiah Jennings, and he's got 4 points on the evening. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. Our score, 6:19 left to play here in this first period. Lumberjacks lead at 7-0 over the Bobcats. It's high school basketball on 95.3 FM.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Ortho LA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The Ortho LA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Welcome back here to Patterson, everyone, as the Lumberjacks lead the Bobcats by a score of 7-0 in this ball game. Coming up at the half, we'll have some scores from around the state as they are starting to come in. This 3A bracket that we are playing in right now. Patterson, number 9, Frederick A. Douglass, they come in at number 24. It's Tony Brown with it, gets it on over to Henry. Henry tries to go up with it in the paint. They're going to get him with a charge. Pardon me, that was not Henry. That was Celius, Brennan Celius. Lumberjacks will have it. 7 points here for the Jacks. Walton has scored 3. Josiah Jennings has scored 4. Here's Gunner with it. Gunner trying to go for 3, fell short. Rebound. That's going to be by Henry. As the Bobcats take it down the court. Lumberjacks applying heavy pressure. Here's Brown again going up for 3, and he sinks it. Nice shot there by Brown. It's a 7-3 ball game. 5:38 left to play here in this first period. Jacks have it. Gunner with it. Gunner very close to getting the foot on the line there, but it did not go. Here's Walton. Walton spinning up with it, trying to go off the backboard. Did not go. Bobcats with the basketball. This is going to be Lang. Lang gets it off to Celius, and he gets 2. It's now a 7-5 ball game, just like that. Lumberjacks lead it. 5 minutes left to play here in the first period. Here's Gunner. Gunner got it over to Francois, trying to get it inside to the big guy, Jennings. Couldn't do anything with it. Rebound. And Brown will take it down court for the Bobcats. And we're going to have another charge there. That's the second one called this evening. And they got Marcel Marshall with that one. 7-5 our score, 4:44 left to play here in this first period. Lumberjacks with it. Dylan Gunner taking it down the court. Want to welcome everyone in here tonight. Walton now has it. Starting to go into the paint, but he kicked it out to Francois. Misses the 3. And this is going to be out on Gunner, and the Frederick A. Douglass Bobcats will have this ball, and to take it out is going to be Tony Brown. Laying with it, back to Brown. It's Lang and Brown right now, and they got it on over to Marshall. Tried to go up with it for 3, did not go. Rebound by the Lumberjacks. Gunner has it. He got it to Francois from the top, dribbling, working his way into the paint, but he loses the ball, and that is going to go over to the Bobcats. Welcome in Lenora. Want to welcome everyone in here this evening, whether you're watching from St. Mary Parish or New Orleans. We welcome you in. Glad you could be here. That's going to be Marshall. They're going to get him with another charge, I believe. No, yeah, another charge. That's 3 fouls now or should be maybe 4, for Frederick A. Douglass. Lumberjacks have it, 7-5. They lead by 2. 3:46 left to play here in the first period. Let's see who we have in here. This is going to be, and I do not have a name. This is Walton with it. Got it to Francois. They get it to the corner, up for 3. Won't go. Rebound by the Bobcats. They can move. Bobcats with it and trying to save it. They get it back into Patterson. Walton over to Jennings, up for 3. It won't go. Rebound by Tony Brown. Brown spinning. He gets it in the paint, and up with it was James Nathan for the Bobcats. He's going to have a whistle and a foul, and that is going to send Nathan to the line with 3 minutes, 3 seconds left to play in this first period. Bobcats trail 7-5, now 7-6. Nathan's first point of the evening. Oh, you want to talk about some fast basketball? You got it right here. They're putting the pressure.
Can't keep up.
Yeah, you got a full court type of pressure here. throughout this entire first period pretty much, letting up a little bit. Walton with it. Walton gets out of it and gets it on into Lewis Jones, and he got it off the backboard. Nice shot by Jones. Patterson leads 9-7, 2:42 left to play in the first. Here we go. That was Skinner. He got it back on over to Nathan. They get it to Brown. Brown trying to go up with it, and it won't go. Rebound by the Lumberjacks. We do not have a number 14 on our roster for the Jacks. We apologize. Francois with it. Near side, dribbling. Kicks it back out. Trying for three. It won't go. That was Thais Tillman. Patterson with the rebound. Back down the court. Walton off the backboard. He's got it. Walton's got 5 points on the evening. Lumberjacks lead it 11-7. Tony Brown gets it taken away. Walton up with it. Brown said, you're not getting it. So we got a foul. 11-7 our score, minute 48. Let's see, we've got Gunner back into the game. Walton goes out. And we also have Dedrick Gant now in the game for the Patterson Lumberjacks. Brown dribbling. They get it on over to, that was Terrell Gold. And that's his first two of the evening. So Gold gets it. Pulls them to within two, 11-9. Lumberjacks lead. Francois with it, dribbling. Tries to feed it on inside to Lewis Jones, but that one goes out of bounds, and it's Bobcat basketball. Approaching the minute mark left to play here in a very fast-moving first period. Lumberjacks lead it 11-9. Brown with it. He got it on over to Skinner, Andre Skinner. Skinner kicks it back on out to Gold, and now they get it to Brown. Brown inside. That was a very, very nice pass. Nice job defensively, but a nice pass as he tried to get it on into, I think that was Guitros. I think that was 12. Yeah, Guitros. Lumberjacks get it inside now. That's to Jones. We're going to have a whistle and a foul. He had Francois in the middle, too, in that paint. So that sends Thais Tillman to the line for the Lumberjacks. They lead 11-9, 36.8 seconds left here in this first. He misses the first one. These free throws are very, very important. We talk about that every game, Brady.
Yep.
Very, very important, especially when you could possibly have a close game.
Make or break.
That's right.
Look how close that West St. Mary game was.
Misses the second one. Rebound by the Bobcats. In the paint, going up with it off of the backboard. Nice shot there by Andre Skinner. His first 2 points of this game. All tied up 11. 22 seconds left to play here in the first period. Bobcats putting some pressure on. Francois with it in the paint now. He dishes it off. And making it is Thais Tillman. He's got 2 points. Lumberjacks lead at 13-11. Just around 5 seconds left to play. This is going to go out on, it won't matter anyway. Well, it'll go out on the Bobcats. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. At the end of one, our score, the Lumberjacks lead it 13-11 over the Bobcats. It's the State Farm High School Basketball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Each one of us is a unique story. So how do we celebrate a life? How do we tell someone's story in a single ceremony? Well, you begin with what they love. Was it gardening, sports, cooking? Then think about how to highlight that passion in a meaningful way. Hargrave Funeral Home in Morgan City will help you design a fitting tribute that captures the individual. That's why they're here, to see that every life is well celebrated. So come speak to the staff at Hargrave Funeral Home and see firsthand how they can celebrate your loved one's life.
Welcome back here to Kerry Mac Staples Court in Patterson, everyone. So glad you could join us. Here this evening. 13-11 our score as we are about to begin this second period of play. Give you a couple of scores from around the state. Let's see, it's 68-59, the Ville Platte Bulldogs over the Bruley Panthers. That one's in the fourth period. 46-42, Mansfield, they're leading Jennings 46-42 in that game. Let's see, that's in the fourth period as well, and that's all the scores we got from you for you so far here this evening. This is going to be Frederick A. Douglas. They take it out from New Orleans. Trying for three, it won't go. Rebound by the Lumberjacks, and that was Josiah Jennings. Gunner working his way down the court, gets it on over. That's to Tillman. Tillman feeds it inside to Jennings. Jennings up with it, and the big guy got it. You got to watch him. If you can't guard him, he's gonna get you all night long. 15-11 our score. We've got a foul, a whistle, and a foul. .7:33 left to play in the first half. Lumberjacks lead it 15-11. Skinner to take this one out. They get it on to, that was, let's see, Guitros. Trying to make it, yeah, where they're going to have a travel. James Nathan took one too many steps. Lumberjacks with it now. 15-11 our score, 7:17 now left to play in the first half. That's Walton, he's in the game, back in the game. Going up for a long three, in and out, rebound by the Jacks. Jennings back inside to Walton, off the backboard, and he got it. 7 points for that young man tonight. It's now 17-11. Oh, that was a nice pass. Trying to go inside was Andre Skinner, but that was a nice pass by James Nathan. So that's going to send Andre Skinner to the line. Here with 6:54 left to play in the first half. Bobcats trail 17-11, trying to make it 17-13. Skinner, that one off of the back of the rim, did not go. He's got 2 points this evening. That's his first trip up to the line, I believe. Off the backboard there, and he makes it point number 3 for the evening for him. I want to welcome everyone in. Make sure you share with your friends. You can watch on YouTube, you can watch on our app, you can watch on Roku and Fire TV as well. Oh, yep.
Yep, we are everywhere.
We sure are. More ways to watch, right? And listen. Lumberjacks trying to get out of this full court press. Francois with it. He feeds it inside to Josiah Jennings, and that's points number 7 and 8 for Jennings. It's 19-12. They're going to have to find a way to stop Jennings here, if the Bobcats will. On that inside, he's just hurting them right now. Bobcats with it. Passing around the perimeter. Brown going up for 3. That will not go. Jennings with the rebound. He's having a good game tonight. Walton with it. See if they go back inside to Jennings. Francois dribbling from the top. Setting up the pick. Now they get it over to Walton for 3, and it goes. That's 10 points for Walton in this first half. 22-12, 5:48 left to play here in the first half, I should say. That was off the backboard. The rebound by Tillman. Lumberjacks working their way down the court. And Gunner got it off the backboard. And we've got a timeout. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. 5:37 left to play here in the first half. It's 24-12. Lumberjacks, they lead the Bobcats. It's the State Farm High School basketball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
The following is an important message from Tesh Action Clinic to help local residents seeking medical and mental health care in these uncertain times. Tesh Action Clinic is providing telehealth visits that can be held from home on your computer or smartphone. Schedule your telehealth appointment today by calling 337-828-2550. That's 337-828-2550. Tesh Action Clinic, keeping your health intact.
And let's go live. Welcome back, everyone, to the Cary Mack Staples court. Let's go to Brady Borrow now. He's got some breaking news out of New Orleans.
And that's right, Brian. Of course, Frederick Douglass. Tell you what, we'll say that. We'll let you call this play first.
Here we go. This is the Lumberjacks have it. Francois with it. Trying to get out of some pressure. Scooting around, doesn't go, and now the Bobcats have it. Bobcats with the ball, trying to go inside is Gold, and he'll go up, and he'll get it. And that was not Gold. That was 20, not 2. That was Andre Skinner, and he's got 5 points on the evening. It's 24-14, 5 minutes left to play here in this first period. Walton with it for the Lumberjacks, up for a long three, and he sinks it. He is hot tonight. 13 points now for Walton, his second three. 27-14. Bobcats try for three, won't go. Rebound by the big guy, Jennings. Gunner with it. This is going to be Tillman. Tillman over to Jennings. Jennings got it to Walton. They're trying to go inside to Jennings, I think. Nope, they're going to try for three. That's Gunner. He sinks it. Goodness. It's now 30-14. Gunner with 4 points. Here's Brown. Brown in the paint, going up with it. He gets the bucket and the foul. So Brown's got 5 points. And Brady, go ahead with that breaking news out of New Orleans.
Yeah, Brian, Carver High School, just about 3 miles away from Frederick Douglass High School in New Orleans. A law enforcement officer shot and killed at a basketball game in New Orleans tonight at Carver High School, just as I said, 3 miles away from Frederick Douglass High School. Yeah. So our thoughts and prayers with this officer's family. Again, just moments ago.
Game.
Yes,
absolutely a shame.
Yes, at a high school basketball game tonight in New Orleans, Carver High School, a law enforcement officer losing his life to a shooting at a high school basketball game, just 3 miles away from where this school is, Frederick Douglass High School. Very sad news to report.
Very sad news coming.
Yes, indeed.
New Orleans.
There you go. So. Our thoughts and prayers with this officer's family. You just never know, man. You've always got to be on guard.
You know, I mean, it's a high school basketball game. You just don't think that something like that's going to happen.
Yes.
At a basketball game, you know, our youth and just hopefully.
Yes.
Well,
thankfully, a suspect has been taken into custody.
It's now 30-16 for the Lumberjacks lead. The Bobcats. Lumberjacks with it. It's Gunner. Gunner back on over to 14. Gets it to Walton. We do not have a name on 14. We will try to get one, though, as soon as we can. Gunner feeds it inside. Nice move there by Tillman. Puts it in. 32-16 our score. 3:37 left to play here in this first half. Bobcats have it. Laying in the game for the Bobcats. They go for three. It won't go. Rebound by Tillman. Here's Walton with it. That's not Hilliard. No, 14. We're gonna have to find that out because he nearly made a point there. Rebound. Oh, they're going to, yeah, that was a travel, but they did not call it. That's okay, though. They're letting them play. You got to like that. We're going to have a charge. As Brown tried to get his way into the paint, he did, but he got the charge. Coming into the game for the Bobcats, it's going to be Andre Skinner. Lumberjacks are going to have it. Here's Gunner. The Bobcats backing off now. Patterson. Gunner, he gets it on over to, that's Tillman. Back to Gunner. Gunner from the top, gets it on over to 14. Dishes it to Tillman, and Tillman's going to be fouled. They're going to call that on Tony Brown. 32-16 our score. 2:38 left to play here in this first half. Lumberjacks lead it. Tillman up. Doesn't go. Tyus Tillman, he's got 4 points on the evening for the Lumberjacks. And he did not get the second one. 2:35, clock running. Let's see what the Bobcats can do here. With the jumper, did not go, and trying to go with the putback, that was Nathan. But that was Marshall. Before that shot, it was Marshall. So this is going to send Nathan to the line for the Frederick A. Douglass Bobcats. Up and in. That's his second point. Up and in. Seen pretty good free throw shooting from Frederick A. Douglass here tonight. And at halftime, we'll go through whomever wins this game, where they will go. It would be New Orleans. Up with the three, a nice shot there by 14. He's got 3 points on the evening. There's Lang. Lang gets it on to Brown. Back to Lang, back to Brown. Nope, this is going to be taken away by Gunner, trying to go up with it, and a nice job defensively. And we're going to have a foul. Nice job defensively there by the Bobcats. Brady, I think Robbie wants you to start a wave.
Why not? I go up first and you come up second.
Yeah,
How's
that's
that?
right. Nice crowd on hand tonight, and you know, Lane just really he does such a great job.
He does, man. What a principal.
I tell you what, we had a great principal in Watson, Mr. Watson.
Yes, we sure did. Lost him several years
Watson,
back.
That's right. He was an excellent principal, but I tell you what, I would put Lane right up there.
Yes.
With him. He has done a fantastic job here at Patterson. And Walton, or not Walton, pardon me, that's Brown. He gets point number 7 as he's at the line. 35-19, our score here. A minute 49 left to play in this first half. But he keeps this floor immaculate.
Yes. I mean, imagine if you get on your hands and knees every day.
And he rolls out the red carpet for us every time we come
sure
here.
Does.
Made some shift changes to where they sit tonight because we were coming in here.
Exactly.
And you just can't ask more.
Yes.
From a school or a principal when you're doing sports.
Yeah.
Francois with it, dribbling. He gets it on over to, that is Gant. Yeah, buddy. Tell you what, they are hot tonight. 38-20. Here's Bobcats going for 3. Won't go. Rebound by Jennings. He's a force on the inside tonight Francois with it. 1:10 left to play in this first half. Lumberjacks lead by 18, 38-20. They're trying to go inside, but Jennings can't get it. Rebound by the Bobcats. Up, in and out. Rebound. Let's see. Boy, they're fighting for this. You don't think they want that basketball? Just look at them, folks.
Man,
We're
it's
gonna
not
have a tie
football.
up here.
It's not football.
Tie up, and that's going to go in favor of the Lumberjacks here tonight, or this for that one. 46.7 seconds left to play here in the first half. But all of these guys, you look at Lang, Brown, Henry, Marshall, Skinner, or all of them. Nathan for the Bobcats. I tell you, this team, they came here to play tonight. Don't look at that score and think that they didn't, because they came here to play tonight. Lumberjacks and Walton with it. Walton trying to go up with it, trying to float it in, did not go. No putback by Francois. Let's see what they call this out on. Lumberjacks are going to retain the possession of the ball. We have 28.6 seconds left to play here in the first period. And here is Lewis Jones. He got it on over to Francois. The coaching staff, too, of Frederick A. Douglass, I'll tell you what, they are superb. Brady, they came in here this evening, had a chance to talk. Oh, look at this. That was sweet.
Amazing.
Nice job by James Nathan. That gives him 5 points, and it's 38-22. He saw that one and went after it. Bobcats get it back. Nathan trying to go up with it, and it did not go, and that's going to do it for the first half here. Yeah, we had an opportunity to kind of talk to the coaching staff of Frederick A. Douglass, and I tell you, they are superb. Just the nicest guys you want to meet. You know, they came down, we welcomed them in, and they're just a nice group of guys.
They are. I
Just
mean,
a nice
just
group, Brady.
down to earth, and just you would think they're from a small town, just like Patterson.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. We are at the half. Our score: the Lumberjacks 38, the Bobcats of Frederick A. Douglass 22. It's the State Farm High School basketball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
What's the most popular sport around? Well, I gotta tell you, it's golf. And in Berwick, you got the St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, and they're right there in your backyard. Let Bogey Free Golf repair your clubs or set you up in a new set of clubs, and then head on out to play a round of golf at the best 9-hole course around, the St. Mary Golf and Country Club. That's right, the best of both worlds. The St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, a winning combination, and they're located just across from Berwick High School.
Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is excited to announce we have moved into a new state-of-the-art facility at 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. If you are limited by pain, injury, or recovering from surgery, use Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance to help determine a treatment plan that is right for you, with or without a physician's referral. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, now open in our new facility at 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City.
Being a good neighbor is more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm Insurance, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. So thank you to our current customers and our future ones from your local State Farm agents in St. Mary Parish, John Cart and Carol Foles in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Welcome back here to the Kerry Max Staples Court in Patterson, everyone. Want to welcome in Josh Stewart, Sr., too. My nephew, he managed to drop on in here this evening, Brady. So I want to welcome him in. You know, you look at both of these coaching staffs, and they've really done a great job with these teams. Let's go ahead and look at the bracket right now. We have Patterson. They came in tonight being number 9. Frederick A. Douglass, they come in tonight at 24. Now, what does that mean? Whoever wins this game, they're going to have to face the winner of Booker T. Washington out of New Orleans and 25 Iota. They're playing tonight. We're going to try to get you some updates as soon as we can on that game as well. Most probably it's going to be Booker T. Washington. So the winner of this game will go over to New Orleans. That game will be played in New Orleans no matter, well, actually, let's take that back. Frederick Douglass wins. That game goes over to Frederick A. Douglass. Patterson wins tonight. Then the game will go over to Booker T. Washington in New Orleans.
Okay. Either way, New Orleans.
Either way, it's going to be New Orleans. That's absolutely right. That next round will be played. Of course, another game that we are waiting to get an update on, I think, is the Franklin game. Let's go ahead and run down and give you just a couple of scores here from games happening tonight and did happen last night. In the fourth period, it's the Jennings Bulldogs. They trail the Mansfield Wolverines by a score of 46-42. I had said that the game was in the fourth period. For this, it is not. It is at the half. Northwest Raiders, they lead the Marksville Tigers by a score of 26-24. That game is at the half. We do have some final scores. Of course, the Wolfpack, that was last night. They defeated the Capital Lions in a very, very close one, 66-65. We could have a very interesting, and most probably will happen, on Tuesday night. The West St. Mary Wolfpack could take on the Franklin Hornets. That game would be in Franklin. Should Franklin win that game, that is going to be a very, very interesting game. We are looking very much so forward to that one. Patterson wins this one. Again, they go to New Orleans, Brady. Give you some more final scores from around the state. The Ville Platte Bulldogs, they defeated the Broly Panthers by a score of 77-61. The St. Martinville Tigers over the Tigers of Donaldsonville by a score of 67-53. That is a final in that ball game as well.
Brian, sticking here in Patterson, it's not sports, but we want to help our neighbors to the west in Texas. Tomorrow, the city of Patterson will sponsor a Stuff the Truck with Water for Texas from 7:30 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. Trucks will leave at 12 noon for Texas. You're invited to go out to Cypress Point Fresh Market in the Place Norman Shopping Center here in Patterson and stuff the truck with bottled water. Of course, you can go right there to Cypress Point Fresh Market, one of our advertisers, and buy bottled water or even gallons of water and send it over to Texas. They are suffering, trying to recover from the cold weather situation last week out there. So we're inviting you to go out and support our friends and family members and neighbors in Texas by stuffing the truck with water for Texas. We want to thank Mayor Rodney Grogan and all of those nice folks at the city of Patterson, and Elise Jennings Salazar also for sponsoring that.
Brady, also some other games that are going on of significance in St. Mary Parish. Centerville, they're the number 17 seed. They are playing in Sicily Island. Sicily Island, of course, that people may know this gentleman, Mr. Ben Mahaffey, who was an LHSAA basketball official. He officiated basketball between Mississippi and Louisiana, and he is in the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame for over 50 years.
Wow.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. But his team, he played for Sicily Island.
Really?
When he was in high school. So they're playing his team up there. If he is listening, I do want to tell him hello. And, of course, that's who we named Ben after. So
there you go.
There you go. Very.
Well, I can tell you.
I'm going to call him a young man still.
Mr. Ben, I can tell you my wife is from that area. She's from the Jonesville, Gina, Sicily Island area. So, yes, I know exactly where that area is.
And we are starting to get more scores beginning to roll in. And just going to kind of go down. None from Centerville as of right now, Brady, but we're hoping to get those to you. Sometimes it takes a little while. We do have technology, but sometimes it takes a while. I want to say hello to Assumption as well. They're playing Landry Walker over in Landry Walker. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. We are at the half. And our score is 38-22. Lumberjacks, they lead Frederick A. Douglass, the Bobcats. 38-22 at the half. We'll be back in a moment to wrap up our State Farm halftime here from Kerry Mack Staples Court in Patterson.
Archie Manning here for Thibodeau Regional. In the Manning household, you could say we're pretty serious about sports. And just like the expert team at Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional, we're also very serious about sports safety, especially concussion. They have advanced concussion testing technology that provides a more accurate, objective diagnosis and safer return to play. So play hard, play to win, but play it safe with Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and Ortho LA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The Ortho LA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Each one of us is a unique story. So how do we celebrate a life? How do we tell someone's story in a single ceremony? Well, you begin with what they love. Was it gardening, sports, cooking? Then think about how to highlight that passion in a meaningful way. Hargrave Funeral Home in Morgan City will help you design a fitting tribute that captures the individual. That's why they're here, to see that every life is well celebrated. So come speak to the staff at Hargrave Funeral Home and see firsthand how they can celebrate your loved one's life.
Welcome back here to the Kerry Mack Staples Court in Patterson, everyone. Brian Brodich along with Brady Borrell. We've got Matthew Brodich and Braden Brodich. Braden Brodich. I'm not,
First you give my son the wrong last name, then you won't turn my mic on. Don't do that to my son. Braden Brodich.
Braden Borrell.
Cliff did that a few months ago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he did, actually.
Man, my poor son. I'm trying to adopt him or something, you know.
We do have a couple of more score. Well, one more score, a final coming out of Bossier. The Bossier Bearcats, they defeat the Glen Oaks Panthers by a score of 73-40 in that game. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks to our crew for making this game possible. Thanks to all of our sponsors as well. Lumberjacks, they have it. That is going to be Walton going up with it, and he's not going to get it. Rebound, that's going to be by Tony Brown. Brown gets it on over to Lang. Lang with it, back on over to Brown. They try to go inside now. That's to Celius, and Celius up with it, won't go. Rebound by Jennings for the Lumberjacks over to Walton. Want to say hello to Donald Boudreau. Donnie Boudreau.
Wow.
He's watching in tonight.
Blast from the past.
I think he's up in Arkansas now.
He sure is.
Yeah. Walton's got it. 7:19 left to play here in this third period. 38-22, the Lumberjacks lead it. Here's Gunner. Gunner skipping, going up with it, and he won't go. Rebound, that was by Brown. Brown in the paint, going up, and he got it. I like that shot. That was nice. He has 9 points on the evening. 38-24 our score. Lumberjacks lead it by 14, 6:53 left to play here in this third period. Gunner got it on over, can't quite see. That's Francois. Francois dribbling. Gets it back over to Gunner. Gunner could not. He thought Gunner was going to move or kind of shift on over, but he did not. So that one's thrown away, out of bounds, and the Bobcats have it. This is Brown. Brown gets it on over to Marshall. Marshall back out to Brown. Bobcats have it. Frederick A. Douglass, high school out of New Orleans. This is Lang with it now. Lang, they set up the pick. Lang trying to go up with it. We're going to have a foul. They are going to call it on Francois. 38-24, 6:14 left. This is going to send Lang to the line. Here with 6:14 left to play in the third. Want to say hello to Tommy too. Tommy, watching. Oh boy. When you hit the wrong button, Brady. Up with it, gets it in. Nice job there by Lang. 2 points on the evening, 38-25. We have here's Gunner. Gunner for the Lumberjacks. He was spinning around, gets it over to Walton, near side corner. Tries for three, won't go. Rebound. Oh, taken away by Francois, and he puts it, nope. They're going to wave that one off. They're going to call a foul against the Lumberjacks, and the Bobcats are going to take this one out. 38-25. Want to welcome you in if you're listening on the radio. It's Jennings with it now for the Lumberjacks. Gets it to Francois. Francois trying to just kind of float it in, but it did not go. Rebound by the Bobcats. Bobcats with it. This is Lang. Lang drives, kicks it back out. That's going to be to Henry for three. Won't go. Rebound by Jennings and the Lumberjacks. Here's Francois to Gunner. Gunner kind of holding everyone up a little bit. Gets it on over to Walton, far side. Walton dribbling back to Gunner. Gunner over to Francois. Gets it inside. That's going to be to Jennings. Jennings holding and going up with it. And gets another two. He's got 10 points on the evening. Lumberjacks lead it by 15, 40-25. 5 minutes left to play here in this third period. This is Marshall. Marshall up with it, and it will go. Marshall's got 2 points. That was his first two of this game. 40-27, Lumberjacks lead it. Francois with it, feeding it inside to Jennings, and the big guy gets him another two. He's now got 12, 42-27. 4:35 left to play here in this third period. Here's Marshall, he's got it. Brown up with the three off the front of the rim, will not go. Jennings with the rebound. Josiah Jennings having a great game here tonight. He's been very effective on the inside. Walton up for three, and it won't go. Rebound, that's by Lang for Frederick A. Douglass. Lang with it. Holds up in the paint, kicks it back out. That's going to be to Marshall for three, and it will not go. Rebound by Jennings for the Lumberjacks. Want to welcome in Tony, too. Tony watching. Tony, of course, Bo Buff there, a big part of the Berwick team back in the 90s, right? Late 80s, early 90s, or up until 90, I believe. Tony could correct me as Josiah Jennings goes up and gets another two. Great game there. He's got 14 on the evening. Bobcats with it. They work their way into the paint. That was Brown. It did not go. Rebound by Jennings again. Jennings gets it on over to Francois, up for two. And Francois, believe it or not, his first two of the evening, 46-27. 3:15 left to play here in this third period, pardon me. Brown with it, gets it on over to Lane, back to Brown. 3:03 left to play here in this third period. Lang working his way from the top. Driving, and he is going to be fouled. No, they're going to call a charge. There you go. So 46-27, our score, 2:54. Left here in this third period. The Lumberjacks set to take this one out here. Here's Walton. Walton dribbling. Pulls up, comes back out, gets it on over to Francois. We got a timeout taken by the Lumberjacks. We'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. Our score here, 2:33 left to play in this third period. Lumberjacks lead at 46-27. It's the State Farm High School basketball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Well, I got to tell you, it's golf. And in Berwick, you got the St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, and they're right there in your backyard. Let Bogey Free Golf repair your clubs or set you up in a new set of clubs, and then head on out to play a round of golf at the best 9-hole course around, the St. Mary Golf and Country Club. That's right, the best of both worlds. The St. Mary Golf and Country Club and Bogey Free Golf, a winning combination, and they're located just across from Berwick High School.
Welcome back here to Patterson and Kerry Mac Staples Court, everyone. Trying to get you some more scores from around the state. Let's see if we have any more coming in. We do have a final. Jennings, they have defeated Mansfield by a score of 57-52. So the Bulldogs holding off the Wolverines in that basketball game over in Jennings. 2:31 left to play here in this third period. Lumberjacks have it. Francois with the basketball. Into the paint. What a nice move, but it did not go. And now the Bobcats have it. Working his way down the court. That's going to be Brown. Oh. Yeah, well, I think we're going to have a charge on that one. We do. Well, that was some banging going on down there. 2 minutes, 5 seconds left to play here in this third period. They're discussing something. We do have a father-son combo on the officiating crew. Rick and Chris Delry. Out of the Baton Rouge Association, along with Stephen Greenhouse, tonight's officials. They'll have to go to Booker T. Washington. Actually, if Patterson wins, Patterson would go to Booker T. Washington. Should Frederick A. Douglass win, then that game would go over to them. But it would be Booker T. Washington. We're going to have a tie up there, and that's going to go in favor of Frederick A. Douglass. 46-27, 1:58 left to play here in this third period. I want to welcome everyone in, whether you're watching, listening, however you're getting it, as long as you're able to listen to us or watch us. Coach there from Frederick A. Douglass discussing something with the official, and now they will discuss that's how that would work. If I can pull up a bracket here real quick. Yeah, that would be, we don't have a score in that Booker T. Washington, but them coming in at the 8th seed, more than likely they will defeat Iota in that game, and I know that's presumptuous, but here's Francois. Francois kicks it back on out to Walton for three, and he nails it. 49-27, and he's got 16 points on the evening. Brown up with it for three, and he nails it as well. He's got 12 points. We're going to go ahead and take a timeout. Our score here, 49-30. Lumberjacks, they lead it over the Bobcats with 1:30 left to play here in this third period. It's the State Farm High School basketball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance is excited to announce we have moved into a new state-of-the-art facility at 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. If you are limited by pain, injury, or recovering from surgery, use Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance to help determine a treatment plan that is right for you, with or without a physician's referral. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, now open in our new facility at 611 Brashear Avenue in Morgan City.
Welcome back here to Kerry Mac Staples Court here in Patterson, everyone. Lumberjacks, they lead it 49-30. With a minute and a half left to play here in this third period, they lead by 19. Here's Gunner. They're so quick, aren't they? Gunner looking like he wants to get it inside. He does so, and what a nice move there. Putting it in was Lewis Jones. That's his 4th point. He's got 4 points on the evening. 51-30. Here's Brown. Brown has it, gets it on over. That was to Nathan. And then up with it for 3. I believe that was goal. Here's Walton. And here we go with the ball. The Bobcats have it. 53-33, our score. Here's Gold. Gold got it on over to Brown. Brown trying to drive it, and it won't go. Rebound. Trying to put it back. I believe he was fouled, was James Nathan. Pardon me, I got those numbers backwards. It's 12, not 21. And that's Guitros. Well, it was 21. So Nathan. (53-33) our score. He gets that one. So it's going to be 53-34. Lumberjacks have it. Up with it. Won't go. And that is going to do it for this third period. At the end of 3 here in Patterson, our score, the Lumberjacks 53, Frederick A. Douglass Bobcats 34. It's the State Farm High School basketball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Being a good neighbor is more than just being there when things go completely wrong. At State Farm Insurance, it's about being there for all of life's moments when things go perfectly right. With a passion for serving its customers and giving back to the communities, State Farm is proud to have been doing just that for almost 100 years. And they're happy you decided to get to know them better. So thank you to our current customers and our future ones from your local State Farm agents in St. Mary Parish, John Cart and Carol Foltz in Bayou Vista, and Dwayne Scott and Dickie Fitzgerald in Morgan City.
Welcome back here to the Kerry Mac Staples Court in Patterson, everyone, as we begin this final period of play. The Patterson Lumberjacks, they lead at 53-34 over the Frederick A. Douglass Bobcats. The winner of this game would send it back to New Orleans. Patterson coming in at 9. We thought that they may have had a chance, and they did, at number 8 when we did that last game, Brady, and that would have put them into a position to really have some home games. Now, they go to New Orleans and they would win that one, then that would put them in the quarterfinals.
Man, that'd be amazing.
We need to get some scores before we can decide where that would be. Was probably back here to Patterson, but I can't say that for sure.
Still nothing from Franklin, huh?
Nothing from Franklin as of recently there.
I know Jeff Stout with the Daily Review is also trying to find some information out as well.
Yeah, nothing being reported out of Franklin. Here's Frederick A. Douglass with it. That was a nice job there, and giving us a flyby. That was Lewis Jones. Boy, you look at these guys, they're so big for being in high school, aren't they? When you look at the conditioning that they go through now compared to when we were in high school, yeah.
Not that I ever tried.
Yeah, well. Frederick A. Douglass with it, and in the paint and up with it. Nice job there was Nathan. That gives him points 7 and 8 on the evening. 53 to 36 our score with 7:10 left to play here in this final period. Here's Gunner. He got it on over to the corner. Back to Gunner now. Dylan Gunner tries to get it on over to Lewis Jones, but that one just did not work out. What a nice job. Up with it. He gets the bucket and the foul. That young man there just schooled. Tony Brown, he went behind the back around, and just kind of dishes it right on in the bucket. Gets the bucket and draws the foul. He's got 14 points. He leads the Bobcats in scoring here this evening. Trying to make it 15. Up, and he got it. Point number 15. 53 to 39 our score. 6:45 left to play here in this ball game. Gunner with it. Francois very close to the edge, but manages to keep it in. Got it back on over to Gunner. Back inside, outside to Walton. And this is going to go out on the Bobcats. Lumberjacks taking it in. Gunner with it now. Gold in the game. Nice pick there by the Jacks. And Gunner lost it, but they got it back. Walton going up for 3, and it did not go off the front of the rim. But the Jacks get the rebound. They'll lose it again. Francois gets it back for the Jacks. And we finally have a whistle, and I think this is going to be a timeout taken by the Lumberjacks. We'll go ahead and take one as well. Our score, 53-39. Lumberjacks, they lead the Bobcats. 5:58 left to play in this ball game. It's the State Farm High School basketball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Archie Manning here for Thibodeau Regional. In the Manning household, you could say we're pretty serious about sports. And just like the expert team at Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional, we're also very serious about sports safety, especially concussion. They have advanced concussion testing technology that provides a more accurate, objective diagnosis and safer return to play. So play hard, play to win, but play it safe with Sports Medicine Center of Thibodeau Regional.
Welcome back here to Kerry Mac Staples Court in Patterson, everyone. And let's see, Kersey Gordon, old school Lumberjack, class of 1981. Welcome in, Kersey. Welcome in, my friend. See Trina rooting for number 21. Welcome in. As the Bobcats have it. Oh, I think the Bobcats wanted goaltending on that. They did not get the call. It did look like that ball was coming down, but it may have been in the front of the rim, so they did not call that one. Bobcats have it, trying to go up with it for 3 off the front of the rim. Did not go. That was Alex Henry. This ball is going all over the place, but Bobcats, well, you just look at them, they're all over the floor, Brady. So the Bobcats are going to keep this one as they trail 53-39, 5:29 left to play in this ball game. They'll wipe the floor. So check it out. And it's no fun when that floor gets slippery.
Want to say hello again to Laura Larive. I do see that she's watching. We called her the First Lady of Patterson High School, the wife of Principal Lane Larive.
That's right.
Hope all is well, Laura. Good to see you watching.
Here's Gold up with it. It did not go. Rebound by the Lumberjacks. Full court pressure being put on. He just kind of sidestepped Brown. Brown stayed in there. He got the rebound. They try to get it inside to Lang, but nothing doing there. They're all over the floor. Finally, the rebound by the Bobcats. Up with it for three, and it went. That was Nathan. He's got 11 points. James Nathan for the Bobcats. 53-42 our score. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left to play in this ball game. You know, this game's not over with yet, Brady. Lumberjacks, Francois has it. At one point, it was a 20-point lead. Now it's only an 11. Francois gets it on over. That's to Walton. Walton hopping inside, and it won't go. Rebound by the Bobcats. We're going to have a foul. They're going to call that one on Walton, and that is going to send, or actually they'll take it out from the side. Terrell Gold. With it now, Tony Brown for the Bobcats. 4 minutes, 26 seconds. Brown hopping, kicks it back out. Up for three, and it's in to Alex Henry. Oh, goodness.
Getting too close for comfort now for these Lumberjacks.
53-45. Remember, the Bobcats were down by 20 at one point in this game just minutes ago. Walton. They're putting the pressure. Here's Gunner. That's Jennings. Jennings inside. Going up with it. He's fouled. That was Lewis Jones. That will send him to the line with 3:56 left to play in this ball game. 53-45. The Jacks lead by 8. Very important free throws here. I know we say it all the time, but it is. Hang in there, folks. It looks like we're probably going to have another good game here tonight.
We just attract them.
We do.
They follow us.
That's okay, though. Doesn't get the first. Still trying to get a score out of Franklin, Brady, and we've been unable to do that. And he misses the second one. Here's Jennings. He'll cut that one off. A long pass, but taken away by the Bobcats. And up into the bucket is Tony Brown. He's got 17 points on the evening. I want to welcome in Dejan Richard, familiar name there.
And I do have a Franklin score.
And we're going to come to you in just a second, and we'll do that right now.
All right, we have got Franklin leading 67-41. Thank you, Oscar West. 67-41, Franklin leading.
We appreciate that, Oscar. He's not here tonight.
He's not.
No.
Got Shepard, and we've got another young lady.
Just an
taking care of
excellent
security.
individual, Oscar
Yes.
West, I tell you.
Oh,
And what
he
they
is.
do, too.
Yes, they do.
You know, they're just so good at what they do, right?
Yes.
53-47. Walton missed that first one. Brady, these free throws, if you're a Lumberjack, these free throws are very, very important.
Yes.
He sunk the second one. 54-47. Lumberjacks lead by 7. This is Brown. Tony Brown gets it on over to Gould. Up for three. It did not go. Rebound by the Bobcats. That did not go. Trying to put it back, and we're finally going to get a foul. That was a lot of movement under there. So that is going to send James Nathan to the line for the Bobcats. One thing we have seen tonight, the Bobcats have been very good at making the free throws. They trail by 7. This could put them to within 5, Brady. We have 3:09 left to play here in this ball game. Folks, hang in there. So Nathan makes his first one. He's got 12 points on the evening. I think I'm going to have to stand up with you. Here we go.
You may get a little taller. Who knows?
He misses the second one. Rebound by Jennings. It's Gunner. 3 minutes now left to play here in this ball game. They get it on over to Francois. Francois in the paint. Up with it. Won't go. Rebound by the Bobcats. They'll work their way down the court. fighting for it, trying to go up with it. No go, and Jennings is going to get the rebound for the Lumberjacks. Want to welcome in everyone that's joining us. If you're just joining us, you're in for a good one here. You're a treat. What a nice shot by Francois. Did you see that?
Yes.
Boy, the Jacks
Awesome.
needed that one too. He's got 4 points, believe it or not, on the evening. 56-48. 2:21 left to play. We had a whistle. And that is going to send Brown, Tony Brown, to the line. Up, and it's in. Boy, he is just having a whale of a game here, Tony Brown. As that was point number 18. He leads the Bobcats in scoring, 56-49. He could cut this one to within 6, and he does. 56-50, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left to play. Lumberjacks have it. And they're kind of, you could just almost bet they're going to kind of just take their time here, I would have to think. Ooh, Walton manages to keep that one in. Gets it on over to Francois, who's fouled. So that is going to allow, well, the Lumberjacks are going to keep it as they take it out from the side. Up, Walton manages to get it. Well, they're under some pressure. They're providing that pressure, or the Bobcats. Waiting to see if they'll start fouling here inside now. And a nice shot there by Lewis Jones. He's got 6 points, 58-50. A minute 47, Bobcats with it. Nice job there by Francois, taking that one. Lumberjacks keep it. Jennings has got some rebounds tonight. You're right, Robbie, looking at Facebook there. We're going to have a timeout taken by the Lumberjacks. We'll go ahead and take one as well. 58-50 our score. Lumberjacks lead it over the Bobcats. A minute and a half left to play in this ball game. It's the State Farm High School basketball game of the week on 95.3 FM KQKI.
Franklin Foundation Hospital and OrthoLA have teamed up to offer you even more options when it comes to fellowship-trained orthopedic care right here on the Franklin Foundation Hospital campus. Services include fracture care, sports medicine, surgical procedures including joint replacement, and care for work-related injuries. The OrthoLA specialists also offer 24/7 on-call services for ER patients in need of immediate orthopedic care. Call 985-625-2200 for an office appointment or visit franklinfoundation.org for more information.
Welcome back here to Patterson. Everyone, Kerry Mac Staples Court, Brian Prodich along with Brady Borrell. We've got Matthew Prodich along with Braden Borrell. They're up top. Welcome everyone in here this evening. Our score 58-50. Lumberjacks lead it by 8. A minute and a half left to play in this game. They are set to take this one out. Francois. Gets it on over to, that's Walton. Walton driving in the paint, now dishes it off. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul. Couldn't quite see. The official was in front of the table, but they absolutely have that right. So that sends Lewis Jones to the line. He's got 6 this evening. Very important free throws. This is the first one. And he makes the second one. So Jones with 7 points in the evening. Lumberjacks lead it by 9 now, 59-50. This is for a trip to New Orleans. Up with it is Brown. Will not go off the side of the rim. And this is going to go out on the Bobcats. Patterson ball. .106 left to play here in this ball game. Here's Gunner. Gunner's got it. Over to Francois. Back to Gunner. Gunner over to Walton. Far side corner. Won't go. Try for three. Rebound by the Bobcats. This is Brown. This is going to be taken away by the Lumberjacks. We're going to have a foul. And with 48 seconds left to play in this ball game, the Lumberjacks will take this one out. Walton will do that. Francois. He's going to be fouled, and that's what we're going to see from this point on. We're going to see fouls. Francois will go to the line, try to make two. It's going to be a 1-1, pardon me. .4 seconds left to play in this game. I want to welcome everyone in. So glad you're watching. And off the back of the rim. Rebound by the Bobcats. They get it on over to Gold. For three, and he sinks it. And they're going to call a timeout. And we'll go ahead and keep it here. Gold has 8 points this evening. It's now 59 to 53. Brady, we have 38 seconds. And here's the thing right now. It's a 6-point game, so we're looking at 2 3 points.
Yeah.
The Lumberjacks not doing very well tonight from the free throw line.
Nope,
so
not at all.
You know exactly what they have to do now. Frederick A. Douglass, they're going to foul.
Yeah.
Send Patterson to the line, and who knows what this game could.
They know where their weaknesses are.
Yeah, this is exactly right. Now, the winner of this game, we just want to say, will go to New Orleans or Iota. We don't have I don't think we have a score in that Booker T. Washington game either. Trying to look for that. Technology has just been really great for us tonight.
Well, again, thank you to Oscar West for getting us that score for the.
Looks like Franklin's going to win that.
Yes.
So that would put it Franklin and West St. Mary Tuesday night.
Amazing.
Over in Franklin. That's going to be a well of a game.
You don't get much more of a rivalry than that right there.
You sure don't. Here's Gunner. Gunner got it to Francois. Oh, that's nice. Just moving that ball around. He gets the foul. Did not get the bucket. Trying to go up with it was Lewis Jones. But that will send Jones to the line for, this is going to be for two.
You definitely see the frustration in the fans in the stands, man. A lot of frustration right now. 6 points just don't tell the story.
No. Up with it, and it won't go. I think Gunner's been all over the place tonight. He thought it was a 1-1, and he went on in. But that's you gotta love it. You gotta love high school sports, period.
Yes.
These guys don't get paid to play, you know?
Yeah.
Here we go. Bobcats with it. That was nice setting up in the corner. Ooh, surprised it wasn't a foul. Called on that. It looked like his arm was hit. You got to love that. They're still coaching, though, huh? Look at Frederick.
Yeah, they don't stop.
They're still coaching and telling him, look, you got to shoot it like this. You got to love that.
Yes.
23.9.
Coach to the bitter end, man.
Yep. 23.9 seconds left to play in this game. Lewis Jones at the line. I'm not sure if this is a 1-and-1. He misses. Rebound by the Bobcats, and we're going to have a foul. Walton fouled James Nathan. So the Bobcats will go to the line. Nathan will. And this is going to be a 1-and-1. 20.5 seconds left to play here in this ball game. Still a 6-point game, Brady.
Wow.
Final score, Franklin 83-54. They win that game. Or I'm sorry, that's in the fourth.
Okay. And what's that score again?
83-54.
All right. Thank you, Oscar.
Thank you so much, sir. He makes the first one. Nathan's got 13 points on the evening. This would give him 14 and make it a 59-55 game, and that one did not go. Rebound by Jennings. Great job there. Gunner. Oh, he threw this one away. 15.2 seconds left. This is going to be Bobcat. They're going to have to get in there. They're going to have to get this one in, Brady, and make it pretty quick. See if they, nope. Thought maybe they might have hit a timeout on. He's going to have to do something. And we got 7 seconds. Wait, what's going on? Not sure what did you hear a whistle? Or?
I didn't.
I'm not sure what's going on.
I didn't hear a whistle.
This is different.
Yeah.
Or maybe there was a whistle, we just didn't hear it.
Yeah.
Because we did see the Bobcat player pull up there.
Yeah.
He had the ball.
Okay.
Okay, they did put time back on the clock, 10.5 seconds. Okay, so they did call the foul. That sends Lewis Jones to the line. This is going to be 2 shots here. Oh, I tell you what, they got some powerful AC units.
They do.
I've never had wind inside. We are definitely not warm down here.
No, feels good, man.
Yeah, it really does.
As warm-natured as I am, I feel good, man. Incredible gymnasium.
I tell you what, this has been a great game here tonight. First round of the playoffs. This has been just a wonderful game here tonight. So Lewis Jones will try his first, and that won't go. And the second one did not go. They're going to have to be quick here. They need to just go ahead and get it up. They don't have time. For 3, and that won't go. Rebound by the Lumberjacks, and that's going to do it. So the Lumberjacks hold on, and they have defeated the Frederick A. Douglass Bobcats by a score of 59-54. Our final score here, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. Our final 59-54. Patterson Lumberjacks, they're headed to New Orleans. When we come back, we'll wrap this one up. It's the State Farm High School basketball game of the week on 95.3 FM, KQKI.
Each one of us is a unique story. So how do we celebrate a life? How do we tell someone's story in a single ceremony? Well, you begin with what they love. Was it gardening, sports, cooking? Then think about how to highlight that passion in a meaningful way. Hargrave Funeral Home in Morgan City will help you design a fitting tribute that captures the individual. That's why they're here, to see that every life is well celebrated. So come speak to the staff at Hargrave Funeral Home and see firsthand how they can celebrate your loved one's life.
The following is an important message from Tash Action Clinic to help local residents seeking medical and mental health care in these uncertain times. Tash Action Clinic is providing telehealth visits that can be held from home on your computer or smartphone. Schedule your telehealth appointment today by calling 337-828-2550. That's 337-828-2550. Tash Action Clinic, keeping your health intact.
And welcome back here to Patterson High School. It's the Kerry Mac Staples court. And our final score, Patterson Lumberjacks, they hold on to defeat the Frederick A. Douglass Bobcats by a score of 59-54. And this game was just great, Brady. We had another great one. The first round of the high school playoffs. I believe Franklin's going to hold on as well in that game. So they will be playing West St. Mary. That's going to be Tuesday night.
Yeah, trying to find a score in that Iota game, but not to be found, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Trying to find something in the Lafayette area, but maybe some media there, but can't find it. Sorry.
Yeah, that is quite all right. Again, our final score, 59-54. Hats off to both of these schools for a job well done here tonight. Look, if you're Frederick A. Douglass, you're not going to be taking a trip back to New Orleans with your heads down, or you shouldn't be, because you played very, very well here in this ball game, well enough to where you put yourself in a position to possibly win this game here at the end, Brady. And it's just, boy, you gotta love high school sports, because these guys aren't paid to play. That's why I love college sports too, because they're not paid to. Well,
they shouldn't be
that we know of. That's
they
right.
shouldn't be.
But, and by the way, I want to mention too, it's going to be a great day for the Prodich household tomorrow, because at 3 o'clock, Nichols, for those of you that do not know and that have hung in there with the broadcast, Nichols, they're in their football season right now. They didn't play it in the fall. They held on to the spring. They're in their second game. They play Lamar tomorrow at 3. Then in baseball at 6, they play LSU. So, yeah.
Wow.
Big
what
screen, and we're going to be watching some Nichols pretty much for the most part.
What are you cooking or grilling?
I haven't decided yet.
Man, I may end up at the Prodich house.
I've had the urge for frog legs.
Ooh.
I don't know what. But our China King shut down, didn't they?
I didn't know that.
I don't know if they did or not.
Ooh, boy, they do have good frog legs.
I'm going to have to check. I don't know if they did or not, but they have the best frog legs.
Man. I may have to go take a ride. Braden's been talking about frog legs. He likes frog legs, so Braden and I may have to go join the Prodich house tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. I want some frog legs. I don't know that I'm going to get them. But, but we want to go ahead and thank everyone. We want to thank our sponsors, Brady, if we can do that.
Yes, we can. I'll handle that for you. The Sports Wellness Center at Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, Bogey-Free Golf, and St. Mary Golf and Country Club over in Berwick. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Morgan City, and by the way, now open in Thibodaux. Tash Action Clinic. State Farm agents Dwayne Scott, Dickie Fitzgerald, John Cart, and Carol Fols. Franklin Foundation Hospital and Hargrave Funeral Home. Thank you so much, guys, for making it possible for us to bring you high school basketball this season.
Absolutely, and we don't have anything on Iota, so not sure. Kind of looking. Nothing there, Brady.
Looky.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our final score here: Patterson Lumberjacks 59, the Frederick A. Douglass Bobcats 54. You have been listening to the State Farm High School Basketball Game of the Week on 95.3 FM KQKI. I'm Brian Prodich, along with
Brady Borrell,
and for Matthew Prodich
and Braden Borrell.
Everyone have a great weekend, and don't forget to tune in to Nichols.
There you go.
That's
Enjoy.
right.
Go Colonels.
That's it. Go Colonels. Good night, everyone.